Alright, how's it going everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac and I just recorded one of the worst videos I think I will ever record ever. But that's coming out as I'm recording this I think tomorrow. But if not then you guys will know when you'll see it. It's very anyway, so I'm here to talk about another one of my gaming I guess one of the nostalgic look backs through my gaming history. And one of these isn't really a console, right? I'm looking through the mobile games that I've played in my life, and you would think like, all right, are mobile games substantial enough to really be put on their own video? And you would think that they wouldn't, but with this generation, the generation that I grew up in, phones are a big part of our lives. And I played a lot of mobile games in my time, invested more time into others, spent some money on some of them. You can call me a degenerate, and you'll be very well in your reasons to. But there's some mobile games in here that I want to talk about, and some of them are of varying quality, but they've all impacted me the same. So let me start with the first one that I can see on my list. So Clash of Clans, right? Clash of Clans is the very first game I'm going to talk about because it's one of the first games I've ever played on my phone. Period. I remember I made a lot of formative memories on Clash of Clans, and Clash of Clans is one of the first games I've ever played uh, on my phone. Well, I already said that. More like how do I say this? Clash of Clans was where I met a lot of people, people that I don't talk to today, people that helped me out like in life period. I remember one of the people on in my clan made my Gmail for me, and which you would think like, all right, now knowing that I'm older, that is not smart. Why would you ever let somebody create your Gmail? They shouldn't have that information, but you let them have it. You're wild. You're crazy. And I was like 10. I was 12. I was 10 around there, like that age area. And I was in middle school, so I didn't know any better. And luckily, he was a good person, so it didn't even matter. But, or at least for at the time, it didn't matter. I don't know if they're still a good person or not. If they are, thank you. I really appreciate it. But they they helped me out, made me a Gmail and all that. Not a smart idea. Do not let people do that for you. People can be self-reliant. Making a Gmail is one of those things. It's not that hard. But yeah, Clash of Clans. I had a clan for the longest time that I was in. I just joined it one day, and it was super sick. I got kicked out of it at one point because I stopped playing the game, and it sucked. Then I joined one of my friends' clans, and I left it after that because I stopped playing the game. So I think I stopped playing like around last year or a year or two ago because I just got tired of it. I got bored of the game. I invested way too much time into it, and I just didn't feel like I wanted to keep playing. There was other games on my plate that I wanted to play, and you know, and that's not to say like Clash of Clans didn't do a lot for me. I didn't drop it out of animosity or because I was tired or because I hated it. Nah, I just didn't want to play anymore. I was done. I was tired, and all the memories that I made on that game are special. They're just like the memories I made on the PS4, on the Xbox 360, 3DS, Wii U, all those. I made a lot of important memories and talked to a lot of people who helped me out, like grown adults just talking to me when I was like 12 or whatever, and we were just having cool conversations. Like, granted, I was probably talking way like I was dumb. Oh, excuse me. I was legit dumb. I was dumb for being 12. And the fact that they took me seriously as a 12-year-old. I don't know. I don't even remember if they took like if I told them that, but if the fact that they took me serious for a 12-year-old is crazy because I know I wouldn't have. And they still respected me. They treated me the same like everybody else because I was able to keep up with everybody in the clan. And it was cool. It was really cool. I felt equal to people. And it's a rare feeling if beating people like that in a game where they treat you equally no matter what your skill level is. It was just a matter of respect, and I really thought it was cool. But all those people in that clan, I don't know them anymore. We all grew apart. I'll forever be appreciative of that. But the people in that I met on Clash of Clans. Thank you. You really helped me out. And I wish him the best, honestly. But next we have AFK Arena. I played this game like a little bit. It's just a cookie clicker. There's nothing much to it. It was fun when I played it, but it's not much substance to it. Bloons Tower Defense 6. I played this a little bit because one of my friends told me about it. He was like, yo, this game is fire. Give it a look. It's sick. I played it. It was pretty fun. It just chugged my phone like crazy. I could not play that game for longer than like a minute or two. But it was fun. Like it was legit fun. I do not regret purchasing it because it did cost money. But for it costing money, I don't regret it. It was a good purchase. If only I had a better phone, or if it wasn't made for phones so it could be run, or it could run better, because that legit feels like a console game with how much stuff is going on in the game. Like it's legit crazy because it's a tower defense, so it can get overwhelming at some points. But that game really well made. Even if I didn't play for long, that game is really well made. But next, we have Clash Royale, another Supercell game. Oh, by the way, Supercell made Clash of Clans. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, another Supercell game. And Clash Royale, I feel like had a bigger peak than Clash of Clans. A lot of people got into Clash Royale, but that's not to say that Clash of Clans didn't have a crazy peak. Clash of Clans was huge, and I mean like popular. It only fell off because Clash Royale took the mantle. Honestly, that's one of the only reasons. Excuse me. Like Clash Royale was huge, and I used to play it a lot. It was the same thing that happened with Clash of Clans. I played it a huge amount. I didn't have a what's it called? I didn't have a clan for that one. I just moved around from clan to clan, friends clan to friends clan, and I got kind of bored of the game as time went on. I dropped it because other mobile games came around, and I invested my time into them. But I just didn't see it worth my time to keep playing. And not as in like I'm too good for this game, but more like I just got bored of it. And I'm not really the type to go in by myself to do like comp grinds because it gets addicting. It gets super addicting and then you lose yourself. And next thing you know, you're playing every single day using the same meta decks or beating people with the same decks. Like it can get boring and stale. And I don't want to get caught in that trap. Like it just sounds unfun. But Clash Royale, I do have some good memories of it. Shout out to the knight. He was my favorite card. He was so simple, but he was fire. Bless up. But next, we have Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Now, this game is a tie-in to the Kingdom Hearts series, and I used to play it a lot. Like for for it being free to play, I used to play it a good amount, honestly. Like, and well, yeah, it was free to play. And I had some decent cards, honestly. I enjoyed the card set in it, or I guess the medals. I think that's the system. But Kingdom Hearts Union Cross was pretty fun for when I played it. It was just super grindy. Like the story wasn't too great because it's just like any other Kingdom Hearts game. If the Disney worlds aren't good, they're not gonna have any fun. But this one was especially bad because it's a mobile game and there's like 600 nodes of story. That's not fun to go through when you're just going through Aladdin again. Like I didn't really enjoy it honestly in terms of that story. But looking up the Union Cross story is pretty good. It's pretty decent. Well, yeah, decent to good around there. Like looking it up and seeing how important these characters are, seeing some callbacks to other characters, seeing some characters from the future. Oh, excuse me. It's it's it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But like gameplay wise, it was cool. Story wise, it was yikes. Like story gameplay tie-in. So I'm trying to say, playing through the story was pretty boring, but the story itself was cool. Like I don't want to sit here and just go through Aladdin again with a insert player character name. Like it just sounds kind of boring to me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So that's why I didn't. I deleted it a good couple years ago. I think when I was still in high school, I was playing it. But next, we have Minecraft, Minecraft for mobile. I used to play Minecraft a lot on mobile. I think oh my goodness, excuse me. I used to play it a lot on mobile to the point where I even had some YouTube videos on the mobile game, and I still do have them on my channel. You could see me and my pre-pubescent self playing all those Minecraft games on those servers and just chilling, acting like I was a big YouTuber, even though I only had like 6 subscribers. And granted, I'm not a big YouTuber now. I'm just saying, like, I was, I was really in the chats in the Minecraft server saying, "Say hi to YouTube, everybody." Knowing well, if I was in that server, I would not say hi, and I would probably be roasting me in the own chat. But whatever. It's a, it's the thought that counts, I guess. And the fact that people did say hi, I appreciate them. They were real for that. They were cool. But Minecraft on mobile, same thing. It's just except it's just compressed into a mobile device. But we're gonna move on to Pokemon Go. I played it a little bit because my friends played it. I didn't I didn't really like it too much, honestly. You're going out, it's promoting going out. It's fire. That's dope. But for me, it just wasn't for me. Pokemon Masters, I played it a little bit. Wasn't for me, but I can see why people like it. It's pretty fire. Skins for Minecraft. I'm not even gonna talk about that. You have Smashy Road. It's just a normal game on mobile. You just go around driving. You're basically evading the police for as long as you can. And I remember that game was super fun for me because it was just mindless. But the fact that it was mindless made it better. I was just going around with these weird cars. I had a DeLorean that could go back in time. It was so cool, bro. It was so cool. Smashy Road 1 and 2, I played them. They were fun. They were mindless. I had them just in case I didn't have any service or like I was on a plane. And I was just zoom, breaking cops' ankles, bro. It was awesome. Oh man, that game I can look back on with good memories. But next, we have I think Fire Emblem is the next game, right? Yeah, because I didn't play these games enough to talk about them. YouTube gaming, I'll not even use that, bro. You're crazy. Let's go with games. Okay, so these are the games that we have left. Among Us, I played for a couple times. It's alright. It's fun with friends. I'm not really a fan of that type of like detective murder mystery type thing because I suck at it. But you know, it is cool. It's cool. It's a fun game if you have friends who have interest in the game. But next we have Fire Emblem Heroes. This game, one of my friends got me into it a while ago. It was like, yo, check this game out. And my extended knowledge of Fire Emblem is seeing the Blue Lines route in Fire Emblem Three Houses and knowing who Chrom is and Robin is, or who Robin is from Smash Bros. And from the demo of Fire Emblem Awakening from the 3DS. But that's basically it. Just seeing some characters from Smash and other outside sources. But playing this game, you don't really need that. It has its own original story, so it's cool. But for the most part, you can reach the ceiling to this game pretty quickly if you just play the game. And if you spend a lot of money, if you spend a lot of money, you'll be unstoppable. But I guess that's the whole point, right, of a mobile game. If you spend money, you'll win faster. But if you're free to play for the most part, you can make it, but it's just how long are you willing to wait? Or how patient are you or tolerant are you with getting stomped up by whales? Which whales are people who whale on a game. They put massive amounts of money into a game. So basically what I'm saying. But you know, I played it. I enjoyed it. My team was Dimitri, Krom, Celica, and Peony, and they were fun. I enjoyed them. I just used the characters that I wanted to. Krom was really cool. I grew a liking to him because he was just cool and good. Dimitri, I just wanted him, and the fact that and when I found out he was good, that just made it even better. Celica was cool. I just like her because I like the red hair, and Peony, I like her too. That's basically it. But Fire Emblem Heroes, I stopped playing it for a good while. I still haven't played it in a long time, but it's a fun game when when it's fun. When it's not fun, you're just bored out of your mind. But that's basically that. Next we have the final game, the one that I've played the most out of all these games here, Fate Grand Order. And you can probably tell by my YouTube channel that I play this game a lot. And I do. The reason is because one of my friends was like, yo, check this game out. It's pretty cool. It's about Fate. And before I played the game, I knew about Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works. I knew about Fate Stay Night Original. But I thought that Fate Stay Night Original was different. Like, I I didn't think they were different. That was the issue. I thought Fate Stay Night and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works were the same thing. So if I watched both of them, or it would just be a waste of time. But in reality, it wasn't a waste of time. They were different. So I didn't know that. And I don't remember. Yeah, I did watch Heaven's Feel after I watched Zero, and basically that was my extended knowledge of it. I watched the first two like way back when I was younger. I watched Zero and Heaven's Feel in 2019 and well 2020, and yeah, it was just legit like nothing much. I know those characters. So going into Grand Order, it was a lot. Like it was legit a lot. So many new characters, so many different servants. Like you're just going in there. If you don't know what's going on, they do a good job explaining it. I won't even lie. So it's not like you're going in to the deep end of the pool. They drop you in pretty lightly. But once things start going crazy, stuff like Babylonia will make no sense to somebody who's never seen that Grand Order before. Because I watched the Babylonia anime, and it made no sense to me. I don't know what was going on except oh hey look it's Gilgamesh and Rin, and that's it. So it didn't make too much sense, but it was cool. It was cool. And after a while, I kept playing. I played through the story. I got some servants. I did some grand summonings. So basically, you use some money to summon for a good unit. And it's not like, oh, you're just summoning for a unit. No, like, these banners come around once or twice a year. Like Christmas, I think the anniversary. So it's a while before they come around. And because of that, I want to give it a roll. I want to give it a shot. If I have the money and I enjoy the game, why not? And it's kind of a scary thought because one of my friends was like, one day this game's gonna shut down, and it's just gonna be the final time to log in. The servers are gonna shut down, and it's just gonna be like, thank you for playing. You won't be able to log in anymore. And it really puts it into context, like, wow, I spent a lot of money on this game. Like, well, not a lot of money, but like 45, $50 collectively. I never really put money into summoning for normal units on a banner because if I don't get them, I don't get them. I just don't really care. But I spent $50 on this game. Like it's almost like a console game with how much I spent on it. So on one hand, it's like, dang, one day I'm not gonna be able to grind the story. I'm not gonna be able to use my units. Like it's the journey, but dang, that's kind of sad to think about. And it is, but I guess really you just gotta enjoy the journey while it's still here. And I've been enjoying it. I wholeheartedly have been enjoying the story of Grand Order. There's some upsides, there's some downsides, but I've played through almost all of it. All I need to do now is just finish or Lost Boat 4 and Lost Boat 5, and I'll be completely caught up with Grand Order. After that, I'll just be doing events and, playing the game. So that's gonna be interesting, but I'm almost done, or I'm almost caught up. I've been playing for like a year and some change now, maybe like 2 years, I think. And actually, I think I've been playing for almost 2 years once Thanksgiving comes around, so that's gonna be cool. But yeah, this game is great. This is by far the best mobile game I've ever played. It is amazing. Like at least for me, I love it. The story, the characters, the gameplay. The gameplay isn't like completely too crazy. Like it's not like you're playing 4D chess right here, but it has enough nuance to me for me to keep or stay interested. Sometimes it could be unfair, sometimes it's just me being dumb. But it's fun. I enjoy it. I love the story. And I'm glad my friend got me into it. I wouldn't change it for the world. But mobile games in general, I it's kind of like with the 3DS. I've played them for as long as I've had a phone, which was like I don't know, it's 13, 12, 11 around there. I used to just use my mom's phone. I remember there was a Family Guy game where it was like a sim, where you would build your village or whatever. And it was like Clash of Clans. Just think of it like that. You would build your village and all that, and you were just it was Family Guy themed. Then there was the Simpsons one that I also had the Simpsons one, and then there was a bunch of other stuff. But those games don't stick out to me as much as these ones do because I took the time and I kept playing. I stuck with it. So I uh, I just look back on them like, dang, these games, on the grand scheme of things, probably don't mean much, and if anything, they'll probably become obsolete in like 30 years. But you know, these games, they were here for my childhood, and I gotta respect them for that. I can look back on some of these and look back fondly. I can look back on some of these and not look back fondly. Like Clash of Clans, leveling up my town hall. I can always just feel the success of moving up to the next stage. That was fire. Grand Order, getting new units and just leveling them up, but especially ones that I want. Oh my gosh, heroes as well. Like it's nice. It's a dopamine hit, but it's also like I I can really control it whenever I want to, or at least for the most part. Like heroes, I stopped playing because I was bored. I was just bored. Same with Clash of Clans, but I'm playing them because I want to. I like playing these games, and if I'm done, then I'm done. It's so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. Like that's all it is to it. And the people who struggle with mobile games, I can understand. They can be addicting and predatory. That excuse me, oh my gosh, that's just a given. Like mobile games are here to waste your time and to take your money. But generally, there are some good ones out there. It's the ones that take care of their players and give them incentive to keep playing, but not in a predatory way, but in like a hey, let's make the grind better for you. Here you go. Those are the ones that I like, because it's treating its game like a live service game because that's what it is. But it's not treating it like money bags. They're not floating money bags like Mr. Krabs dollar sign eyes. Like legit, these are players. If you make your players upset, that's gonna reflect on your company. If you make them happy, that's gonna reflect on your company. And Granddaughter, with Type Moon, I think that's what they're called, or La Sango, they uh, they they reflect well on it. Supercell is a pretty good company, but it's just balanced, like from what I remember, like balancing some cards for Clash Royale, or just like balancing how strong some troops were in Clash of Clans. Like it could be difficult, but Supercell for the most part treats their players pretty good. So I gotta respect it. And overall, these games I can have memories like that because the games were at least some level of quality, and I'm glad I played them. Now, is it like on the level of a console? Not really, but I made a lot of memories and met a lot of people because of some mobile games that I played, and got introduced to so many genres and characters and series because of the mobile games. So many YouTubers, so many new avenues. Like it's not just for kids. It's definitely not just for kids. Obviously, there's like Coco Melon, which is for kids, but for the most part, most media isn't just for kids. Like One Piece, you think, oh yeah, this show is a shonen, it's an anime. It's for kids. It's not. It's really not. There's a bunch of heavy themes like that in the show, like slavery, racism, uh, classism, all that. Like it's heavy, bro. It's legit heavy. So you just gotta be careful with what you're looking into. But at this point, I'm rambling. Basically, mobile games are fun. Don't try to stave off the predatory mobile game trap that they have on the App Store. Like just be careful. Basically, just be careful. That's all I really wanted to say. This has been Infamous Isaac. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. I'm sorry for uploading this video a little later than usual. I was really busy earlier today, but I got home, recorded this video, and now hopefully it should be going up the same day. But again, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. If not, then by all means, do whatever you want. The view, the fact that you viewed it, period, is enough for me. So, but yeah, I'll see you guys at the next video, and until then, I'll check y'all out. Peace.